Gonzalo Higuain, the hitman's eyes, the goal scorer's stare. 6 goals and 4 for him. I'm surprised that Federico Bernardeschi is the man who's going to replace Matuidi tonight. Old attacking replacement. Luis Sturaro was hotly tipped to play. 2 changes from the weekend win over Fiorentina. Their 11th victory in a row. Dicilio and Douglas Costa come in. Dybala, of course, is still missing from the squad through injury.
Well, it looks like Juventus are going to be 4-3-3, although they are flexible. But Ford in goal and Chiellini at centre-back are the real organisers for this team. Strong midfield with Pjanic and Khedira. And certainly the threat will come from Douglas Costa, and in particular that man you mentioned, Higuain.
I wonder how Tottenham will deal with that. A couple of changes from the North London.
Barely need to be disciplined in front of the back four, and you're quite right about Lamela. I'm absolutely shocked that he's been put ahead of Son in the starting 11, and Harry Kane, that man in your picture, the form that he's been in, the goals that he's scored, he's been absolutely incredible. And this is a game, I think, that is tailor-made for him this evening.
2 sharp shooters who will score the decisive goals in this intriguing game. Off we go at the start of the Champions League round of 16. What a belter this is for you. Juventus in the black and white stripes, kicking from left to right in this first half, and Tottenham in their change colours, and they know they have to be competitive and focused here. Only 3 English sides ever come to Juventus in Europe, and 1. Manchester United provided 2 of those victories. And an early free kick for the challenge on Pjanic.
Yeah, it was a challenge coming from Dembele. He was late, you can see clearly that he mistimed it, caught the player. But what I liked about the referee, Mr. Brick, on that occasion, he allowed play to develop. You know, because Juventus was in control of the ball, he waited to see what developed from it, and as nothing came about, he pulled it back for the initial challenge on Pjanic.
Allegri looks on, the manager of Juventus, who has taken them to the double for the last 3 years. Monsieur Pochettino, will he be at Spurs next season or Real Madrid? That's the big question. The question here for Hugo Lloris, has he lined up his defence properly? It's very loose looking, not even a wall really, just one man in it. It's through to England. What a start for Juventus, and Tottenham didn't line up the defence properly for a free kick, and Juve are ahead in the opening couple of minutes. A disastrous start for Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, it certainly was, Jonathan, a disastrous start, but you called it yourself. There was so much space to play the ball into. Who was picking up Higuain? That'd be the question that I'm sure Pochettino will be asking these defenders. It was a lovely ball, just played over the top. He got away from his marker on the turn. What a finish. You just see a question mark, was he onside or not? I think Harry Kane might have been the last player to play him on. Technically, that is absolutely magnificent. When the ball comes across your body, you have to open your body up, hit it on the volley, perfect contact. Lloris gets across to his right, just got the merest of fingertips onto it, but the perfect start for Juventus.
How can you let a man who has 278 club career goals have that much room?
Well, the thing is, John, before you go onto the pitch, you know as players who you should be marking from corner kicks, from free kicks, and you've got, and I talked about discipline, professionalism, and that's what was missing from Tottenham. I don't know if it was cold because it's at the start of the game, but someone has to pick up the most prolific goal scorer in this Juventus side. But take nothing away, the finish was absolutely exquisite. Third goal for him in Champions League football this season. Gonzalo Higuain puts Juventus ahead, a long way to go in the tie, but let's not forget Juve do not concede goals. There's an offside flag raised against Mandzukic. You've hardly talked about him. What an unsung job he's done in this Juve side, uncomplaining, pushed out wider to the left-hand side. Well, he does it time and time again for his side. It's the work ethic of the man, isn't it? And I think it epitomises what Juventus are about. Noise in this stadium is absolutely electric, and for good reason. It was electric before a ball was kicked, even more so now they've got that 1-goal advantage. But there's big question marks of Tottenham now, how they handle going a goal behind so early a game, and how do they respond to get themselves back into it.
Having conceded a goal, Juventus in 586 minutes of football, 486 minutes of football, I should say, since Verona netted against them back at the tail end of December. They have not conceded a goal in 2018. It's a tough task for Tottenham. They have plenty of time. We knew it was going to be a big task for them. We knew how good this Juventus side was. Here's Pjanic, such a talented player. Watch for his free kicks. If they get one a little bit later on in a wider position, he may have a go. So too might Bernardeschi. Alexandro away across to Mehdi Benatia. A reborn career for him, really. Revelation of the season. Chiellini looks long down that left-hand side, but a word on Benatia, Ray, because he came from Bayern. He didn't have a great spell there. He missed half of one season with a hamstring injury. But it looks as if there are going to be big changes for you. Let's just talk about the goal again.
The ball ends, quality. I mean, it's played in a perfect position, but the technique.